to continue what I was talking about before. Hopefully it won't be as long this time. To get to what happened to me this past Thursday when I went to the ER, my withdrawal symptoms from coming off of diazepam probably too fast were snowballing. What happened was I'd seen my cardiologist that day for my other related circulation problem. Got up early in the morning, was able to take a shower. Actually made me feel good. Even after getting dizzy playing basketball like a week prior, I was able to ride a bicycle up to Burger Hospital, even a nice uphill just to get to the hospital that the hospital sits on. Started to get a little hungry after the cardiologist, so I knew I had to come back home. I came back home, ate. And I was tired, so I felt like I needed to catch up on like 1 or 2 hours of sleep. So I came home, started watching one of my favorite shows, House MD, and I'm on the final season 8. Came home, laid down, kind of, instead of taking a nap right away and just falling asleep to the TV show, I get really interested in this show. So I watched like 2.5 hours, and before I finally said, hey, I'm going to try and turn it over and fall asleep, and I turned that off, but started listening to a college lecture on this iPhone 4, and typically I prefer to fall asleep while listening to something I kind of like to learn while I'm just laying there, and I have no problem falling asleep instead of focusing on what I'm listening to. But so having trouble falling asleep. Seemed like there was part of my brain that just wouldn't slow down and relax. And since I couldn't fall asleep, I said the heck with it, and I started focusing more. I was still laying there, but I started focusing more on the lecture, and then like as I was laying there, all of a sudden this lecture had something to do with like anti-aging and all these like front of the line treatments to try and extend like the human lifespan. I'm getting feeling near faint just standing here. Vision's kind of starting to skip a little bit. Yeah, it sucks. I guess it wouldn't hurt to drink something. So maybe this is going to turn into a longer video than I hoped for. I'll try to spit this out. Oh man. Feeling near faint. I'm getting fucking caught on camera. It's crazy. Not sure if I should call an ambulance or not. This is almost exactly how I was feeling when I was riding home from the library today, which is a lot more dangerous than sitting on a couch, feeling like your vision's like going in and out. Oh, this sucks. I made a lot of videos talking about my symptoms. I'm just not sure I've ever had an experience like this while making one. I guess it might help to get a view of what I look like. Look back on later. When I get that feeling where it feels like my vision's like skipping, like without me like realize I'm doing. Like right now I can look down, look up, but sometimes when I'm like surveying my eyes like around the room, seems like instead of like a smooth like surveying of my eyes, as I'm surveying it's like skipping from spot to spot sometimes, or like sporadically I'll skip here, I'll skip here, I'll skip here. It was ridiculous. I'm like almost gonna have to go to the freaking emergency room for making the 25 minutes worth of video, which counting the minutes from the other video. Oh, you don't know, I'm actually going too crazy, and I feel like it. So yeah, I was listening to this college lecture, and wow, I'm feeling really faint. If I ever post this, people are probably gonna be like, and I'm probably gonna be like, why the heck didn't he call an ambulance? Or why didn't he grab for his medication? That's what I'm trying to get to. I've already taken extra medication for the day. Almost, twice as much as I tapered down to. I'd ended up tapering down to 7 milligrams. And if I can ever spit out what happened to me the other day, I guess in summary for now, whatever did happen, I'm having to make up for tapering too fast. I'm right now trying to figure out what I need to jump back up to so I don't have these symptoms. So like today I jumped up. 2 days ago I jumped up. I tried 11 milligrams. That didn't cut it. So yesterday I thought I was taking 11 again. At nighttime I was kind of tired and I was having trouble with my thought process, and I grabbed a 2 milligram pill thinking it was a 1 milligram. Wow, I might really need to call an ambulance. Probably should. Typically the longer you wait, the more full-blown your symptoms get before. And I'm not talking about anxiety attack, I'm talking about like it's craziness, like brain starts getting discombobulated and you start getting disoriented. And anxiety attack definitely follows afterwards, but if I start jumbling my words, or if I drop the phone, you'll know that definitely passed out or had my first ever known seizure. That's what I'm trying to figure out if I'm having epileptic seizures right now. Well, 2 ER visits ago, the doctor said if you're feeling near faint to lay down, but I'm having problems with my brain too, which I guess if I'm not getting enough blood to my brain, I guess that could happen, but this is a lot different than 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, when I just felt like blood was literally pulling in my legs like vasovagal syncope. This friggin' sucks. Usually talking and making a video actually relaxes me. A tiny bit of shaking, but no tremors yet. I guess it would be torture for me, but it would be a new experience to get an attack on film. It's pretty stupid of me, though, to even want to go through what I went through this past Thursday again, just to make a video. It's like, it might have been the worst day of my life, other than the first time something similar happened to me when I withdrawed off clonazepam too fast. I'll try to make it through. So I had my, I was trying to go to sleep, catch up on sleep after my cardiologist appointment. Had my iPhone laying up here. Was listening to the college lecture. All of a sudden, the lecture was, even like the non-medical terminology and vocabulary that I don't understand. Just the plain old English of the lecture started sounding like a foreign language to me. Started getting disoriented. At the same time, part of my brain felt like it wouldn't slow down, relax, and started intensifying, feeling like it was on overload. To elaborate on disoriented, I couldn't think clearly, I was confused, I couldn't make the correct decision. I couldn't make the right decision to immediately call 911 and realize what was about to happen to me. I thought that I was just having crazy withdrawal symptoms, and it was going to escalate into a panic attack, which it eventually did, and I thought that I was just going to fight through it.